Okay, so this one is, again, they want me to use both the graph and algebra, and I'm kind of looking at it, and I don't want to make too many mistakes. And the thing is, I go back and forth between algebra and graphing it, but I think graphing might be productive here. And the reason for that is, the root function really easy to graph out. It looks like this over here, right? That's y equals root of x. And, 2 minus x, I think I can do that. That's a line that's got, y-intercept of 2, negative slopes, so something maybe like this over here. Now, my problem over here is, kind of wondering what that point is, right? But I do know there's one point of intersection at this point. But I don't have any numbers down to determine that point, but I think you could probably stab at it, right? No, I'm going to say stabbing at it. I'm going to say maybe it's the number 1. I could be wrong, by the way. So the root of 1 is 1. That's in the first equation, by the way. That seems to work there. And the second equation also works. So I'm going to say my graph is done, and maybe by luck I got the answer, but maybe not by luck. Maybe I'm just assuming that they're always simple answers. Let me do the algebra, though. And what's the algebra substitution? So I would say root x equals 2 minus x. And what I want to do is go back to what you learned in Math 100. You'd square both sides, right? It's kind of a dangerous operation. I'm hoping your teachers told you that, but you can do it. What do you get? You get 4 minus, let's see, 2x is 4x, plus x squared. And I'm going to factor that now. Not factor, I need to solve for 0. You get 0 equals x squared minus 5x. I got that. Plus 4. I'm going to factor it now. What do you get? X looks like minus 4, x minus 4. And it's got 2 answers. I'm sorry, not minus 4, it's minus 1. Sorry about that. Let me erase this out for here. Oops. All right, that works out. X squared, you get minus 5x plus 4. So there's 2 answers, x equals 4. And the other answer is x equals 1. And certainly if you want to, say, oh, I think the answers are 4, and you plug it in here because it's easy to do, right? What would you go over there? Y would be 2. Is that right? I'm sorry, minus 2. Because 2 minus 4 is minus 2. And the other one, just plug in, what do you get? You get, if x is 1, y would be 1. There's a problem here, though. I want to point the problem is, this is a problem. It's not true. And why is it not true? Just look at the first equation. What's the square root of x? It's 2. It's not minus 2. This is the extraneous solution to the problem, by the way. There's only one solution. This is why it's so important to have a visual understanding of what the solution is. There's only one solution, 1, 1. Let's look at the key, make sure they wrote that down. Yeah, and we got that. Did they provide a graph? Let's look at their graph. It's on page 307, figure 113. I'm seeing it. And I definitely, taking a ruler out, I want to point out what I mean by that. You're just lining things up over here. Looks like the x is 1. And looking over here, again, just using a ruler. A little crude, it's something you can do. And again, this sure does look like 1, 1 looking at the picture. And then we did that by algebra. Thank you so much for paying attention.